You should get a bit nervous.
Yeah.
How about you?
I find planes, trains, and automobiles. Today's just trains. So today we're taking the train out to the Digital Marketing Summit in Toronto. We're at Maple Leaf Square today. Didn't think I'd ever be taking the stage at Maple Leaf Square. You know, people that usually perform there are the likes of Taylor Swift and Post Malone, but today I'll be taking the stage at 1:30 to talk about Facebook ads and SEO. It should be a small crowd, probably about roughly 50. It'll be intimate, but I'm gonna hit them hard today. So here we are at Scotiabank Arena, home of the Raptors, home of the Leafs, and home of me talking at the Digital Summit. I'm not at Scotiabank Arena, but I am right next door. Do you ever get nervous to speak? Obviously you teach a class. When you do a conference or an event, do you get nervous?
You know, if it's a big one, I do, because if there's a whole bunch of people that I don't know, it's just, you should get a bit nervous.
Yeah.
How about you?
I find, I don't get nervous for the big ones. I get nervous for these ones. And the more intimate ones, because the thing with the big ones is sometimes you have a spotlight on you, and you can't actually see the audience anyway. And I purposely don't wear glasses when I speak, because everything's blurry, so I can't see anybody. But at a venue like this, all these eyeballs on me, and I can see them.
Okay.
So it almost feels like I'm being judged and grilled and everything. So I think twice about everything I say, and
I see what you're saying.
What it means to leverage digital to create a customer-centric brand. That's it, right? I would say community, the ability to be able to grow a community using digital and social. It's not so much about having all these followers anymore. It's more about having an engaged following. I would rather have 500 engaged people than 5,000 people that are not engaged. We try to get the most out of every piece of content we create. Krista follows me around with a camera, and but we document everything in our office, right? But that's it. It's just constantly creating, but we 10x that content, right? It's not just about putting it out on YouTube and seeing what happens, because YouTube's a tough game to get views. It really is, unless you're leveraging paid, right? So we're churning that out into Facebook stories, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, TikTok. It's going everywhere, right? And that's the best way to get the most out of a piece of content, is having someone to allocate the time to 10xing it, right? Yeah.
This speech is going to be presented by Jason Hunt, CMO of Merch Media. He will talk about how to deliver quality traffic to your website by using Facebook paid ads and SEO. Let's welcome him to hear some more.
Awesome. This is a cool backdrop.
Yeah.
I've never had something like that before.
I'll actually sometimes, I'll entertain those people that are spamming me just to see what their process is when they try to sell me. I'm like, how's this person going to sell me here? Oh yeah, sure, how you doing? Oh, SEO, I could use some of that. What is SEO? But it gets them talking, and it's like, okay, what's their goal here? Because you got to think, for these people spamming you, like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So they must be getting some sort of result when they're spamming people. So I'm curious in that process.
I think about this a lot, and that is, what is the purpose of the digital hunter? I think the overarching purpose of when I talk, and the overarching purpose of the digital hunter, is kind of to teach people to build a brand before trying to sell. That's the recurring theme in every single episode. It's how do you provide all of that value? How do you build a relationship with somebody prior to selling? Because people just don't buy things on a whim anymore. They have options. You know, have Google at their disposal to look at every single review a product has received. So what is the differentiating factor to have you stand out amongst the rest? And a lot of that has to do with the brand that you build and the relationships that you make when prior to promoting your actual product. So I think the overarching theme of the Digital Hunter and exactly what we're doing is going out there and building bridges to new relationships. And if they turn into business, great. If not, I hope I brought them a ton of value.